Hey team, welcome to your yoga flow for this class. Just a yoga mat, but if you need blocks and straps, make sure you grab that. Today's theme for the class is going to be the darkest nights produce the brightest stars, and we will talk a little bit about that as we do our flow. We're going to get started with a preparatory flow. It's a little mini baby flow that we're going to use before we get into the main flow. Primarily on every inhale, you're going to expand the body. On every exhale, you're going to contract the body, but that's not Sanskrit, so to speak. So if it changes, no worries. We're going to start at the top of the mat, this time standing. Feet can be hip width distance apart. Both arms are going to reach overhead. And you're going to clasp the hands. Let the shoulders slide out of the back pocket, so as if you're trying to reach your shoulders towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, kick the hips towards the left. And we're just going to move back and forth. Inhale, lengthen, weight towards the heels. Exhale, kick the hips to the right. Inhale, back to center. This time, release the hands. Bring your hands to the small of the back. As you inhale, press the hips forward gently. Mini back bend. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do that 2 more times. Soft bend in the knee. And then using Pilates technique, you're going to articulate all the way up. This time you can bring your feet together on the second set. Inhale, reach arms overhead. As you exhale, kick the hip to the left. Make sure your left hip is forward and your right shoulder is forward in this little half moon variation. Big inhale. As you exhale, kick the hips to the right. Right hip forward, left shoulder forward. Inhale, back to center. Release the hands. This time on your little mini back bend, you're going to walk your hands down your thighs. So as you inhale, drop the head back. Exhale, forward folds. Soft bend in the knee. We have one last set coming up. This time you can reach arms directly overhead. This time you're going to clasp the hands, interlace the fingers, release just the index fingers. Make sure you get extra tall as you lengthen the spine, and then as you exhale, kick the hip, this time to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hip goes out to the right, making a half moon shape, getting a little lateral love into the spine. Hands go to the back. If you got to keep your feet hip width apart, keep your feet hip width apart. Otherwise, take a big inhale, press the hips forward. Head back, hands down the thigh. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Moving on a little preparatory flow. Plant the hands, step the left leg straight back. Staying on the back ball of the foot. Inhale, reaching high. Hands can stay separated. Exhale, fingertip the floor. Look forward, firm the back leg. Left foot's going to meet right foot. Right foot steps directly back. Inhale, arms reach up, expand the body. Exhale, fingertip the floor. Firm the back leg by lifting the kneecap, squeezing the quad. Right foot meets left foot. 2 more. Left foot step back, this time on the top of the foot. Inhale, option to bring the palms together. Exhale. Look forward, activate the back leg. Step up. And then right foot step back, top of the foot. Inhale. Palms can come together as you exhale, fingertip the floor. Squeeze core, squeeze legs, step forward. Last one, make it smooth, top of the foot. Little mini back bend, press the left hip forward. Exhale, fingertip the floor. I like to fingertip the floor to get a little more height. Step forward, and then step back with the right foot. Last one, top of the foot. Inhale. Looking for extension in the right hip, extension in the spine. As you exhale, fingertip floor. This time, plant the palms and step straight back into downward dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right wrist, coming into pigeon. We're going to go towards the bent knee. Shallow little rotation here, so hands are kind of wide. Left hand's going to thread through, palm up. And then back to center, 2 more times. 1 more time, thread it. Coming back to center. Palm the mat, activate the back leg. We're going to step back. I'm going to talk you through this because it's going to be in the main flow. Left knee, left elbow is going to touch as you send the hips back. And then you're going to send everything forward, bringing the right knee and the right elbow together, like so. And we're keeping this one shallow, so I'm not reaching too deep, and then we're going to do that 2 more times. As you push back, push off the right palm. You can even take a knee in this position to feel it. Straighten the right leg. Left knee, left elbow touch, option to hover. And then as you go forward, push off the left ball of the foot and balance and brace with the right hand. Stepping, option to place the ball of the right foot on the floor. Last one. Step, hover, and hold. And notice my body is angled towards the frame of my arms. Stepping forward one more time. Staying low. And then stepping back. Downward dog, left leg high. Left knee, left wrist. Spine tall. Right side, right arm, right hand. We're going to thread it through. Take an inhale. As you exhale, thread. Palm is up. Inhale. Exhale, thread. I'm not going too deep on this rotation. Just want to feel it in my mid to low back. Come back to center. Now, right elbow, right knee is going to touch. So as you brace, you're going to step back. Your right knee, right elbow are going to touch. And then you're going to press forward, left knee, left elbow, right hand goes forward. So it's almost like you're moving like a crocodile, stepping back. Left leg is long, left arm long, right leg short. And then you're going to reverse that. Right arm long, bringing the left knee towards the left elbow, and right leg is long. And then we have one more set. So left leg will be long, left arm long, bracing the core, pushing off. As you go forward, push off the ball of the right foot, leaning forward. You can think like a gecko, crocodile, or some other semi-aquatic creature. Coming back, plant it, downward dog, roll through, take a knee. We're going to get started into the main flow. And like I said, the darkest nights produce the brightest stars. So we're going to talk a little bit about what happens when everything is going smooth and you stumble or the rug gets pulled from underneath you and you are in the dark. Like, what is it that you need to do to make it through to the other side or get back to the light, so to speak? Wrists together. We're going to go through each connecting asana 3 times. On the 4th set, we're going to hold. So I'll talk you through it. Coming into downward facing dog. Hands shoulder width apart. Feet hip width apart. Inhale. 3-legged dog. Right leg high. Right hip points down. Flex the foot as you exhale. Step the foot right between the hands. Coming into a low lunge. Inhale, coming into crescent lunge. As you exhale, sun gaze, bend the bottom knee, look up towards the ceiling, elbows in towards the ribs. Exhale, arrowhead, interlace the fingers, flip the palms so they're facing up, and then inhale back into your crescent lunge. Exhale, release 2 more times. Working through your range of motion. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee towards the chest. Step the foot between the frames of the hands, high on the back ball of the foot. Chest up, arms up. Inhale, crescent. As you exhale, sun gaze, elbows in, as if you're doing a reverse lunge. Exhale, reaching forward, interlace the fingers, flip the palms up. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, release. Breathing smooth like a dance. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, arrowhead. Flip palms. Exhale, reaching up. Last one. This time we're going to hold. The highlighted asanas. Hold your 3-legged dog for 2 breaths. Inhale, breathing here. Right hip is pointing down, palms flat, shoulder width. One more big inhale. On your next breath, Step the foot between the hands just to transition. On your next inhale, arms reach up. Crescent lunge, breathing. Your lead shin should be vertical. The chest is up, lengthening through the hips. Rotate the biceps outward, pinkies in. On your next inhale, coming into sun gaze, drop the back knee. Look up towards the ceiling, elbows in, hips low. Chest is up, a little mini back bend. On your next breath, arrowhead. Interlace the fingers, flip the palm, breathing here. See if you can get your hands and your biceps a little bit closer towards the back of the head. Lengthen the spine on your next inhale, reaching up. Just a transition as we release the hands, coming into one-legged Tadasana. Find your balance. Open up the leg, working into the next section of our flow. Pick up the back heel. Stepping the left leg at an angle. Arms reach back overhead. Interlace the fingers, palms up. Little rotation towards the right shoulder. Release the hands. Left leg will come up and around. Coming into either kickstand or you're going to go right into eagle. Palms together. 2 more times. Leg is up, open. Pick up the heel. We're going to call this one Half Moon Warrior. And 1,000 yoga teachers are shaking their heads in disbelief. Reaching straight up, looking towards the right shoulder. Come back through, so I'm going to square off my hips. Let the left knee just drag in, back to one-legged Tadasana, pick it up and over. Wrap it, open it. This is the third time, third set. Reaching up, rotate slightly, so I'm high on the back ball of the left foot. Slightly opening up, interlacing the fingers, coming back through center. Wrap it. You can also kickstand by bringing the left toe to the outside of the right foot. Otherwise, we're going right into one-legged Tadasana, just a transitional move. So we're not holding this one, open it up, keeping the hips square, pick up the back heel. Send the left leg at an angle behind you, as if you're drawing a line from the right heel to the left big toe. Arms reach overhead. Hold here for 2 breaths. Option to bend the right knee. Look over the right shoulder. Big inhale. You can imagine as if you're trying to reach your left side up and over. Lengthen through the hips. On your next breath, left leg will pick up. Wrap it over. Little challenge. Hands come to heart center. See if you can pull your left hip back as you keep your shoulders up. Hips drop back as you're trying to sit into that imaginary chair, as they always say. It's happy hour somewhere. Breathing here. Just a transition coming through one-legged Tadasana, transitioning through Warrior 3. Momentarily, hands can come to heart center. Stepping straight back, relief. Arms are going to reach straight up. Coming into a traditional sun salutation or crescent moon. Big inhale. As you exhale, you can either fingertip the floor or palm the floor. Coming into reverse tiger curl. Staying low, scorpion. Transfer the weight, left hand, outside edge of left foot. Pull the right elbow to the ceiling. 2 more times. Step. Inhale, crescent moon, or if you're old school like me, traditional sun salutation. Exhale, retract. Low scorpion, like a side plank. Pull the elbow to the ceiling. Drop it down. Stepping. Last time through, easy breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4th round. We hold. Big inhale. About 2 breaths. Pressing the left hip forward. Release. This one's just a transition coming into reverse tiger curl. Squeeze the core. Keep your shoulders connected to your back. Spine is undoubtedly long, coming through into your side plank position. Knees are together. Squeezing side oblique, elbow to ceiling, left palm is down. On your next inhale, perfect way to transition right into your wild thing or Turkish get up if you're into kettlebells, which I know you are. Take your left palm, turn it so the fingers are facing the side of the mat or the side wall. We're gonna reach straight up as if you're doing a Turkish get up or wild thing or gate latch, so many names. Coming through, you're gonna retract your left leg in, coming into a bear position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and then transfer to the other side. Right leg will go straight out. Left foot is planted, and then just reach straight up. The left hand pressing the right palm into the mat. 2 more sets, retract. A little bit smoother, bear position. Turn the right foot, pivoting on the ball of the foot. Drop the heel down, sit it down, left fingers face out, reach straight up. Lower down. Leg comes in, coming through that bear position. Drop. Your right finger should be facing towards the wall, reaching up. Last set. Dynamically reaching up. Bear, transfer, reach, come through, bear. On this round, we're gonna hold, set you up. Right foot is flat, a little bit bigger than shoulder width. You can go to the outside edge of the left foot. 2 shoulders can be in one line. Chin to shoulder. Right foot stays flat. Press the hips up. Press into the whole foot and nothing but the foot. Big inhale. As you exhale, drop down. Transition through. Draw the left leg in. Coming into the bear. Transfer, so pick up and pivot the left foot. And then sit the right leg down. Left foot is flat, a little bit wider than hip width. Right fingers face to the side, reaching up. 2 shoulders in one line, actively pressing the hips up towards the ceiling, making purposeful energy in the body. Lower down. Ooh, retract it. Come back through the bear position. Other side. Now, this time, take your fingers and turn them so they face towards the top of your mat. We're gonna go through wild thing into scorpion. Just a transition, big inhale. As you exhale, come into pigeon. Letter 7 with the lead shin. Left leg is long, palms are gonna be wide. We're gonna work towards the bent knee. Inhale, as you exhale, thread the left arm through. Inhale, back to center this time. Other side, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, vinyasa just means connecting breath to the movement. We have one more dynamic round. Left palm is up. Spine is long, a little bit of extension as you exhale. Spine rotates slightly, thoracic rotation. On the last set, you know how we do it. At Vibe Yoga and Fitness, we're gonna hold it. Breathing here, relax. See if you can let the rotation deepen by using your breath and pressing into the right palm. On your next inhale, coming through. Thread it to the other side. This is a dynamic, powerful flow. Feel the body. Breathe into the shape you're making. You can think of the letter 7 or the number 7. Coming back through. Hands firmly into the mat. A little bit wider than your shoulders. We're going to get into the semi-aquatic, I can never remember, crocodile or alligator, so we'll call it a crocolator. You are going to pick up the leg, step straight back, bring the left knee and left elbow together. My waist is rotated towards the space between the frames of my arms. Now you're going to press forward. Your body will naturally rotate. Now you can reach long. Option to keep the right foot hovered. Second set. Or place the ball of the right foot on the floor, really reaching. Press the left hip forward, pressing back. Third set. And on the fourth one, we're going to hold. So notice the body is rotating. I'm supporting my weight with my hands, and I'm pressing my right hip forward. Now we're going to rotate. Watch the back leg, almost like a gecko. Pressing. Option to hover the right foot. Ooh. Coming back through. Ooh, downward dog. It's a tough one. We're gonna go right to the other side. Pedal knees left and right. And I'm sure it's all good right now. So inhale, left leg high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot. Step between the hands. Relief is coming up. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, sun gaze, elbows in. Inhale, arrowhead. Flip the palms. Exhale, back to center. Breathing here, big inhale. Exhale, release. Plant palms. Kick left leg back. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Really taking the time on the transition so you can feel everything. And working through any adhesions in your fascia. Inhale, arrow. Exhale, flip palms. Inhale, expand. Exhale, plant. Three-legged. Step. Last time through, dynamically. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, arrow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, up. Inhale. As you exhale, plant the palms. Stepping back. Three-legged. Just shoot the leg back and hold and breathe here. So make sure your left hip is pointing forward. It doesn't have to be too high. You're sending the weight out of the hands. We're sending the hips back. On your next breath, plant the foot between the hands, just a transition. Check alignment, knee over the ankle or the middle of the foot, back heel lifted. Inhale, crescent. You can imagine you're splitting the mat apart north and south with your feet. Shoulders square, lengthening from the hips. On your next inhale, drop the back knee, sun gaze. Elbows in, finding the balance. Little mini back bend, extension of the spine. On your next breath, coming into arrowhead, flipping the palms, breathing here. Relief is coming up. Working into the next section of our flow. On your next inhale, keep the palms interlaced facing up. Release, coming into one-legged Tadasana. Find your balance. Shoulders square, hips square, mind open, breath is light. Open your leg like a door. Pick up the back heel. You'll feel that snap, crackle, pop. Right leg's gonna step at an angle. Like a kickstand, put a soft bend in the left knee. Arms come up, lengthen. Slight rotation towards the left shoulder. Come back through. Left knee picks up. You can either kickstand, which means it's just going to wrap, or on the second round, I'll do an eagle. On your next inhale, come back. Second time through. One-legged Tadasana, open. Working through a full range of motion in the hip joint. Pick up the back heel, send it back. Right leg to the side. Arms reach up overhead. You can put a soft bend in the knee. Little rotation to your half moon warrior. Right leg will pick up, swoop it all the way around. If you can find eagle by wrapping the back of the foot around the calf. Release, last time through dynamically, open, lift. Reach it back, arms interlace, lift up, rotate. Swing the hips slightly. I'm going to use a little momentum. See if I can control it. Sit it down. Back through one-legged Tadasana. Open up. Transition. Not holding this position. Just working through. Fourth round, however, we hold our dancing warrior. This one feels amazing. And if you've ever gone to a ballet or a contemporary dance, I bet you've seen this move. Reaching up and over, stretching the right side body. On your next inhale, coming through the movement. Right leg will lift up and over. Left leg or left knee will bend softly, wrapping. Pull the right hip back, squaring the hips and shoulders, sitting into that happy hour where you're going to order kombucha and vegan tacos. Chest is up, pressing the palms together, pressing to the four corners of the feet. On your next inhale, coming back to one-legged Tadasana. Just a transition as we come into Warrior 3 with the palms together. Shoulder, hip, heel alignment, straight line. Stepping back. Inhale. Sun salutation. Exhale, plant palms. Tiger curl. Right into your low scorpion side plank. Back through. Left foot down, second time through. Inhale. Ooh, sun salutation. Honor the sun, also known as Apollo, coming through. And that's about as cultural as I get. Coming back. Soul is another one. If you're a Raised by Wolves fan, big inhale, last time through dynamically. Palms pressed together, connect the nerve endings. Talking about the light. Plant, retract. This is the third time through, stacking shoulder over the wrist, squeezing right side oblique. This time we're gonna hold. Ooh. Arms come up. Big inhale. Little mini back bend, pressing the right hip forward. On your next inhale, release. Dig the hands into the mat. Little tiger curl. Just a transition as you come into your low scorpion plank. Two shoulders in one line. Left leg is hovering, finding the balance, walking between two worlds. Balance, stability. Let's throw in two more. Mobility and flexibility. On your next inhale, drop. Now other side. We're going to just show this. So make sure that your fingers are pointing towards the side of your mat. Legs can be long, coming into wild thing. Gate latch, I literally forgot, or I'm going to call it Turkish get up. 500 yoga teachers shaking their head in disbelief. It's all good. Make sure you press your hips straight up. Two shoulders in one line, like dancer's pose. And then drop it down. Retract the right leg in this time. Your hands should all be facing the good direction. Coming into bear. Pivot the right foot, so you're on the ball of the right foot, and send the left leg through. Sit it down, left leg long. Palm is planted, reaching up. Drop, second time through. So I'm already here, my hands are just gonna catch me as I draw the left knee in, chest goes to the mat. Boom, drop, pivot, sit, leg long. Reach up on the inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop, last time through. Dynamically that is. Right leg is long. Retract, catch yourself, chest to the floor. Take it to the floor. Inhale, reaching up. And fourth time, you know how we do. Make sure you pivot the foot. Right leg is long, left foot is flat, knee is bent, right palm, right fingers face the mat, reaching up. So, if you see, my shoulders are in one line because I'm rotating from my torso and my waist, outside edge of right foot into the mat. Left foot is completely flat, but some people like to go on the ball of the foot. Most people keep it flat. Drop it down, retract it, catch it, just a transition. Both knees bent, nice and springy. Transfer. Reaching up this time, holding. Extending through the hips, spine side extension, really reaching up as if someone's grabbing my hand and pulling me towards the cosmos. Coming back through, bear, sit it. Now you're gonna turn your palm like so. Now you're gonna go through Wild Thing Scorpion. Just a transition to come into your pigeon. Left leg making that letter 7, or the left shin to be more exact. The right leg is nice and long. We're gonna work towards our bent knee first. Palms can be a little bit wider. Inhale, Exhale, thread the right arm through, palm is up, back to center. Inhale, exhale, left arm long, this time rotating. The thoracic spine tends to be pretty stiff because it's has a lot going on. Our ribs are connected to it, and that's used to protect our organs. So typically it's pretty stable, but we want some mobility in there so that we can go into extension and flexion more easily. On the last one, our fourth round, we're going to hold, dropping. Big inhale, you can drop your ear to the mat. And then we're going to talk about the darkness, the stars, and a little bit of sacrifice, but not the scary kind, depending on how you look at it. Come back. Inhale, as you exhale, thread it through, other side. Left arm is long, palm is up. The right hand is pressing into the mat, making a 90-degree angle. Back to center, elbows and your hands can be wide this time. I'm going to talk you through this again. Your right elbow and your right knee are going to meet. Your chest will rotate to the right, in between the frames of the arms. So let's talk it through. So as you step back, I'm going to reach back, not kick my music. So the right elbow, right knee are going to connect, and then I'm going to come forward. Left elbow, left knee. Ball of the foot can be on the floor, or you can hover, pushing back. Chest will rotate to the right. Modification, you can plant the foot because that'll help create the stability you need. Push it back. Second time, pressing the left hip forward, a little bit of rotation. Third time. This time, hold. Hold the back. Come back through. Okay. Turn down the beats. Now we're going to go into all that. One breath, one movement 3 times through. Talk a little bit about the darkness and the stars, and what that means is if you're going through your life and you have a plan and you're doing everything right, you're doing everything to the best of the ability, you're being nice to people, you're showing up on time, you're never late, your friends call you, you're always there, and yet something unexpected happens and it throws you into chaos, the unknown, the dark, where now you don't know which way is up, you don't know what you did wrong, and I'm here to tell you that doesn't matter. It's not going to make sense. It's not going to be logical. It's not going to mean that you're a bad person or a good person. It just means that, like all of us, we have a plan and then something happens, and then you are into the dark side of the chaos. And what is it that you can do? So you can either run away, but that doesn't work, because most times when you try to run away from something like that, it just makes it have fangs and legs, and then it comes after you even more. You can freeze, but that doesn't work either, because then it just engulfs you. So what can you do? One is you can choose to meet it head on with curiosity and openness, and you can offer up a sacrifice to go through to the other side. And I know if I say sacrifice, you might think, sometimes people go to the type of sacrifices that are common in drama, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a sacrifice to the cosmos. And what that means is that, are you willing to let go of what you're clinging on to so that you can change your future? So in that moment, if you can let go of who you think you are in order to transform, so you can smash through the obstacle and go right through it, that's what I'm talking about. So it's more of a sacrifice to the cosmos, where you make the decision to step up and not be afraid and not shrink or run. So that's the type of sacrifice I'm talking about. So if you can do that, if you can let go, if you can not cling, not be so attached to what you think is super important right now, because you never know, by letting that go, that's where you're gonna get to the other side and you're gonna feel amazing about it. So we're gonna get into this flow and just think about, those sacrifices that you have made in your life and see how far they've gotten you. And we're gonna give it up. One breath, one movement, starting from the top, downward facing dog. Let me make sure the beats are slightly up, not too blasting, but we want them to be heard. There we go. All right, downward facing dog. Taking it from the top, right side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, arrowhead. Interlace, flip it. Exhale, coming up into crescent. As you inhale, we're going right into one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, open up the leg, lift up the heel. Inhale, coming into your half moon warrior. Exhale, retract, find the balance, bring it up and over into eagle. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, crescent, lunge. Exhale, tiger curl, scorpion side plank. Inhale, drop, set it up. Next inhale, wild thing, or turkish get up. Exhale, retract, coming through bear. Sit the right leg down. Inhale, press the hips up. Exhale, bear. Inhale, sit it down. Turn your palms. Inhale, scorpion. Exhale, pigeon. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, left arm thread. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right arm thread. Inhale, back to center. Coming into your crocodile, so you're gonna connect the left elbow, left knee, and then press forward. Exhale, hold, and then step it back. Downward dog. Left side, inhale, left leg, scorpion, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, arrow, flip it. Exhale, palms up. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, release the hands. Open up the leg, inhale. Lift up the heel. Exhale, inhale. Coming into your half moon warrior. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana, right into your eagle. See if you can, wrap. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, plant. Your low scorpion. Drop it. Inhale, set up the fingers. Wild thing. Exhale, bear. Sit it. Inhale. Exhale, back through. Sit it down. Turn the fingers. Inhale, scorpion. Exhale, pigeon. Inhale, upright. Exhale, thread, right arm through. Inhale, center. Exhale, thread. Inhale, center, set it up. This time, left leg is gonna shoot long. Right elbow, right wrist. Come back forward. Push back. Modification, you always put the ball of the foot down. Second time through, a little bit quicker, a little more fluid. Three-legged, low lunge, crescent. Exhale, sun gaze. Inhale, arrowhead. Exhale, arms up. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, open up. Pick up the heel. Inhale, half moon warrior. One breath, one movement. Exhale, release the arms, bring it all the way up and around. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, press through the four corners of the feet. Inhale, crescent mini back bend. Exhale, release. Low scorpion plank. Drop it. Inhale, press up. Exhale, come through bear. Sit it down. Inhale, press. Work through any adhesions. Drop back down, other side. Inhale, scorpion. Pigeon. Inhale, upright. Exhale, thread left arm. Inhale, upright. Thread right arm. Inhale, set it up. Pick it up, exhale, shoot it back. Challenge, you're gonna hover and keep the foot lifted. Push back. Ooh, left side, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, sun gaze. Exhale, arrowhead. Lift up, inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Pick the leg up, find your balance. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift the heel. Inhale, half moon warrior. Exhale, one breath, one movement. This one I need to concentrate more. A little tighter on one side, eagle. Inhale, one-legged. Exhale, transition warrior three. Crescent, exhale, plant. Low, side plank, drop it, turn the fingers, inhale. Exhale, bear, turn, inhale. Exhale, bear, drop, inhale, scorpion. Exhale, pigeon. Inhale, upright. Exhale, right arm thread. Ooh, yes. Exhale to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, send it back. Press it forward. Left elbow, left wrist, hover. Push it back. Last time through, most fluid. Inhale, exhale. 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 Inhale, scorpion. Exhale, pigeon. Thread. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, low lunge. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open up. Pick it up. Inhale. Swing it. Exhale. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, plant. Talking about that low scorpion plank, drop. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Through, turn. Inhale. Scorpion into your pigeon. You're gonna thread the arm, take a big inhale. As you exhale, thread, right arm underneath you. Inhale, center. Exhale, thread. Inhale, back to center. Left leg long, right elbow, right knee, press forward. Hold. One more time, just a bonus round, all breathing. No cueing. Follow along. Here we go. One vinyasa. Breathe here for 3. Inhale. About the second breath. Right palm up, left palm on top. Bend the elbow. Send the hips back into a child's pose. About the second breath. Left palm on top, right palm on top, bend the elbow, other side. Finish in the center. And for me, on that flow, I had to sacrifice kind of what I was presenting on the outside, trying to maintain balance. That last time, going into that eagle posture, I was just like, I'm going to feel my body and just let it do what it does. And if I fall out of it, I fall out of it. But I had to let go of what it looked like on the outside, presenting it as a teacher, so to speak, where you feel like you have to demonstrate it perfectly, and that if you don't, you're somehow not being of service. But by letting that go, I was able to free up my body and think differently. And it might be different from you, but when you run into your darkness or your unknown, something that makes you uncertain about the future, that's the time where you can offer something up. You can sacrifice time, learn a new skill, sacrifice some sweat, get a little more vitality, sacrifice stimulation, and gain a little more connection. Sit up nice and tall. Left arm is going to reach up. And just take an easy twist. So I hope next time you think of the idea of right arm reaching up, giving something up to something bigger than you, that you don't think it's a primitive thing. In fact, it's really probably the most intelligent thing you can do in order for you to proceed forward on your journey. Big inhale as you exhale, just easy forward fold. We're going to work our way from the bottom to the top, 3 breaths, and then call it a morning, day, or evening. Take a big inhale. Send some love to the legs, feet, the calves, the quads, the butt, the hips, the whole lower body. Take another big inhale. Send some love to the ribs, the low back, the upper back, the arms, the heart, the lungs. Just let the body start to drop. Take another deep, deep inhale. And send breath into the back of the neck, the face, the eyes, and finally the very top part of the head. And just show some love for your practice, for your life. And we will see you next time. Thank you so much for allowing me to teach. Namaste.